Rimati, Dasi, Devi Dasi.
Rimati.
Huh?
Dasi.
Rimati Dasi. Yes. She's living in Mayapur since 30 years, and she has 7 children and 15 cows. And before she had how many elephants? 2 elephants. So the elephants were in charge of Mayapur procession, but they had some problems with the elephants. There was some problems, so they stopped with the elephants. Sometimes thing happens you don't want.
They're in a sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
They're in a sanctuary.
Eingesperrt.
No, not sanctuary.
Freilauf. They can run around freely. But before them, sometimes
230 other people.
there's many different.
230. 230 andere Elefanten.
230 different elephants. They run around freely. Before there was some complications, so they stopped. So yeah, when I was a young boy, I became a devotee, and I had to go to school. And at the same time living in the temple. This was my arrangement with my parents when I was 18. So I preached in my school Hare Krishna. German, when they talk about German, Alemannia, these grammatic and philosophy, I always put Krishna consciously. So my friends, some of them became devotees, and my school, like Atmavidya, Yaksha, from my brother's school, for 4 years under me, and 1 year under me, Uttal, and they became devotees. And Atmavidya, he became devotee, and he became the husband of Rimati later. So Rimati was in a different school, but she was close, it was a religious Catholic church school. No? She was in another school at the same time, so she became the wife of Atmavidya, and so since this time I know her, it's like 50 years. So we have 50 years. I know some of these Matajis and Prabhus 10 years maybe. 50 years. Ja. Gib mir mal ein Mikrofon.
Soll ich in Englisch oder in Deutsch?
Mach den Teil mal raus. Zweiter von links.
English, okay.
Zweiter von rechts.
There's an echo. You don't need the echo.
Sorry.
Okay. Actually, this temple in Krummholzberg, you all are very, very fortunate to have Jayagoura as your leader. And Vaikyanath, of course. Jayagoura, he's the most stalwart, one of the most stalwart and determined and steady devotees I've ever met in my, 52 years of Krishna consciousness. And so he, in spite of so many difficulties in family life and everything, he never strayed away from the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, from chanting, from preaching. He's always preaching and singing and dancing. So you're very, very fortunate to have Jayagoura head up this temple. Beautiful temple, beautiful deities, altar is amazing. Beautiful, how did you get it here? Yeah. And so actually when he was young, still going to school, he moved, you have to correct me, but this is how I heard, I think from you also. He moved everything out of his room, just so he doesn't get any attachments, or, to get free from all the attachments. And so he just went to school and chanted Hare Krishna in between. So he was amongst our group. We had like a group, and in that part of Hamburg. And so you were not, did I meet you in Bartelstraße?
I was in Badestraße.
You were in Bartelstraße. Bartelstraße is my first temple I visited, although my father was a medical doctor in Eimsbüttel. And Eimsbüttel, there was also Srila Prabhupada's first temple. Srila Prabhupada came in 68?
No, 69.
69 to Hamburg and Eppendorfer Weg. And so my father's clinic was right around the corner. So I asked my father, did you ever meet Srila Prabhupada? He said, yeah, he's a small Indian man with ropes. So they rented him a room right across the street from Eimsbüttler Schutzdienst of my father's clinic. So there was some connection was there. And so one day, I think I have a twin brother. His name is August, Ernst August, you know him. So I think it was our 13th or 14th birthday. He had been visiting the temple in Bartelstraße. And he came home and he said, Helga, that was my name before, I have a gift for you, Schallplatte, single record album. And the side A is Govinda Maripurusham. We heard earlier before the darshan of the deities, they played the Govinda Maripurusham, Tamaham Bhajami Brahma Samhita. And he said, but I like the side B better. That was Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai. And he said, see this picture on the album? That's Krishna, that's God. So, I was a little bit skeptical, but then I took a closer look at this picture. It was Krishna. He had a puja plate in his hand, and he was offering puja to the cow. So, I had been a vegetarian for, I'm an animal lover, and I've been a vegetarian for who knows how long, I think all my life almost. So I said, if that's God, if God worships the cow, I want to worship that God. So I request everybody, there's a lot of Indian community here. I don't know if you're permanently stationed in Germany or if you're students or you're visiting Germany. But remember your culture. Keep your culture. And don't eat the cow. Worship the cow, and you will surely go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna.
She will has to go in half an hour. In half an hour she has to go to the train station. So if someone wants to bring her there, it would be good. And if someone would make some prasadam for her to take, because maybe it will take a little longer than the whole prasadam, it would be nice. So in half an hour she has to go to catch the train back. And then, no? You want to do? Yeah, you can, Olga will do.
I have a long way to Goslar.
So today,
Yeah, going to the train station.
We can bring you with car if you want.
Olga can do, she has a car also. She
Oh,
has a
okay.
car also. So der Morgensee war heute Morgen, wir machen das schnell, wenn wir das.
You have Prashadam?
Hä?
You have Prashadam?
Ja, kommt jetzt gleich. So, 3 Minuten. Tulasi Mohini hat heute Morgen